Hello and welcome to another edition of RCW Spotlight. I am your host, your role model, Rick Lieb. And with me as always, he is the co-host of RCW Global. And a lot of people like to say you are the voice of RCW Global, which is BS, because I would go ahead and put myself in it.
Whatever. Okay.
Anyway, he is Rici Williams. And you brought a friend with you.
Yes, I did. This is my buddy Trent.
Now,
Nice to meet you.
Now, Trent is not really a big wrestling fan, but he's watched the show a couple times. He knows what the show's about.
Yeah.
But what Trent is a self-proclaimed beer connoisseur.
Yes.
And so we have him on for the first segment because, come on, bring it up.
Got this.
Supposedly, he's got a beer that we're all going to like. And I'm not going to lie to you, I'm terrified.
Well, Trent, what is this, man?
Yeah, explain.
This is a product by Voodoo Ranger. It's called Atomic Pumpkin. The best way to describe it is, I would say, cold but yet warm pumpkin pie. The first immediate sip is like a pumpkin pie, fresh out of the fridge. And then once you swallow it, it tastes more like a gingerbread cookie on the back note. It is a spicy or spiced beer, so it isn't for everybody. But if you do like to experiment and expand your palate, I'd say give it a try.
Okay.
All right.
You said it's not an IPA. I remember asking you off the air. You said it's not an IPA?
Correct. It is a New Belgium beer, so it is a light beer. It's not dark like a porter or a stout, and it's not quite as bitter as an IPA, double or triple IPA.
All right, Trent. Let's go ahead and open this thing up.
All right.
Are you gonna do the honors?
Sure will.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
I'll grab the first can, and everyone can do as they please.
All right. I'm reaching in. Oh, it's cold.
Icy.
Oh, yeah.
Thank God. Because we've had so many people bring on warm beer or drinks to the show. We'll blame that on Rici Williams.
So,
All
What the
right.
heck's that supposed to be, role model? Dang.
What do you mean, role model? Dang. Oh, by the way, we apologize for not being on last week, but our schedules all conflicted, and so it was kind of hard to actually do it. So we were unable to get out here, but I'm here this week, and all right, guys, salute.
All right, salute.
Salute. I'm going to give it a shot. I'll be honest. All right, I'm shocked. That ain't bad. And you know how I never say, listen, I never, ever say that beer that people call in to have flavors on it is good.
Yeah.
But it's not bad. It goes down, like when you're drinking it, it's like drinking a regular beer. But then when you breathe out, you got that spice in your throat, which I love hot, spicy food. So that's a plus. And then, like you said, kind of like a gingerbread cookie,
yeah.
but with pumpkin in it.
Yeah.
All right.
Isn't that good? I told you.
I tend
hey,
to
First of all,
be very
no,
descriptive.
very good.
I told you.
Hey,
My
I'm
buddy
impressed.
Trent
You
knows what
brought
he's
in
doing.
your buddy, and he knows his
He
beers.
knows his beer.
Yeah,
Come
I
on.
Listen, we have people that they send us in stuff all the time, and a lot of times I think when they send it in, it's because they know I don't like it.
Intentional.
I hate IPAs, but you might be welcomed on the show more often.
Yeah, right.
So we're gonna have to get them up to. You're in good shape. Maybe we get you to become a wrestler.
Who knows?
We
Maybe
have a
one of
skull.
these days.
All right, hold on. I got to drink. I'm taking another one. I make sure what I saw was not fake. No, it wasn't fake. I still liked it.
Yeah. Hey. Well.
Goodness gracious.
I was
Romano.
thirsty.
You okay?
Listen,
Yeah.
here's the thing.
Role model.
Here's one of the things I do, okay? When it comes, like, if I have a can of popper or something like that, I have a habit. If it ain't done in 2 drinks, then I haven't been drinking properly.
That's a good point.
Well, that's good
So,
stuff.
but no, not bad. Trent, I want to thank you for bringing that in here.
Absolutely.
We might
role
get you
model.
back on here in a little bit or something for the questionnaires, because you might have a question, I heard. So, with that being said, we're going to go ahead and take our first commercial break. But when we come back, we're going to talk about RCW's A Grave Affair. See you in 2 minutes and 2 seconds.
Let me help you out of your chair, Grandma. Grandma.
Hey, what up? This is Jay Music,
Hey, man, it's Randall from Clerks.
and you're watching Rubber City Wrestling. Real pro wrestling, not that flippy stuff.
Rubber City. Isn't that what they call James Franco's bedroom? Guy orders condoms by the pallet.
Snoogans.
Rubber City Wrestling presents A Grave Affair 5, Saturday, October 26th at 6 p.m. at the home of RCW Wrestling, the Akron Turner Club in Talmadge, Ohio. This card will feature matches from your favorite RCW professional wrestlers. Matches like Alexander Crowley and James Lethal from Team Beast in tag team action against John Rossiter and Scotty Stevens of The Way. The Hawaiian Lions defend their tag team belts against the Heavy Metal Heartthrobs. The World Heavyweight Championship is on the line as the Spotlight Marcus Knight defends his belt against your role model, Rick Lieb, and many more matches. Let's not forget the 3rd annual Yeti Memorial Bunkhouse Stampede Battle Royal. Tickets are on sale now. $20 general admission and $25 front row. For more information, visit us online on X, Facebook, and Instagram. Rubber City Wrestling. Real professional wrestling. Not that flippy stuff.
Welcome back to RCW Spotlight. I'm going to admit, I'm impressed. You brought a buddy on here that knows what the heck he's talking about.
I want to lie to you.
When he said he was a beer connoisseur, I'm like, yeah, we all are, aren't we? Okay, I'm going to say it right now. I am not. I am a Old English 800 drinker. That's about it.
Makes sense.
But these are really good. And yes, I chugged that other one on purpose on the last segment because, well, I wanted to get to the second beer.
I respect
That makes
it.
sense?
Yeah.
No, actually, I
Shocked me a little
chugged
bit,
it
but I
because
trust it.
I was like real thirsty. I figured like put it down there real quick. I want to see what it does. And I'm impressed. It was really good. So thank you, Trent. You know, he's still sitting right there. We got to do the show.
Yeah.
Cameraman's over here. He's like, why didn't I get a beer? So Trent gave him a beer. So that was pretty nice of him.
Oh, yeah.
So now we all got it. Anyway, fans, on Saturday, October 26th, Rubber City Wrestling presents A Grave Affair featuring the Yeti Memorial Bunkhouse Stampede Battle Royal. And I'm telling you what, I've seen all kinds of people jumping on this one already. This is going to be probably the biggest Battle Royal ever. They see the trophy standing there behind us and they're like, okay, I want that. I'm going to jump in on that.
Yep.
You know, even Donald Trump said it's going to be the greatest bunkhouse stampede out of all the stampedes. I might even join in.
Oh,
and I'm
my
like, that's
goodness.
pretty impressive, Donald Trump.
Mhm.
But you get your butt kicked by all these people. You know, even the ones voting for you, which is why it's just not a good idea. You know, which was probably half the locker room. I think it's pretty well torn in half, you know, I don't know. So anyway, yeah. Rest in peace, Shetty, by the way. That was my buddy right there, in case you didn't see him. On that card, we have a few matches announced. for the world's heavyweight wrestling championship. Your role model, Rick Lieb, I know that guy.
I know him too, I guess.
Right? Will be taking on the world heavyweight champion, Spotlight, Marcus Knight. No, the show is not named after him. He claims it is. Anyway, Spotlight Marcus Knight for his belt. So that'll be a very short run for him. Because after I whoop him and take that belt from him, I think then he will know to call me the GOAT of professional wrestling. What's up?
Aren't you in Ohio? Why are you wearing a Penn State shirt?
Aren't you in Ohio? Why are you wearing a straight out of Pittsburgh shirt?
I had to mess with you.
Exactly. That made no sense at all.
I know. I had to
All right,
tease you.
have another one. Heartburn. Yes, he was talking about how these things give him heartburn on the commercial break. He's like, I think it's giving me heartburn. No, that's called spice. It's giving you cystitis. Yes, I had to clean it up.
Why do I even like?
Why do you
be
talk?
nervous sometimes?
Why do you talk? I don't know. I think it's funny though.
Whatever.
Look, you got $100 tip in here.
Sure.
Or is that Ken's tip?
That's Ken's tip.
Oh,
Come on now.
that's. Anyway, look at this. That's beautiful. You know who called me up, said he wants to be in the Bunkhouse Stampede?
Who?
My good friend, the USSR kid.
Oh, great. That guy.
You don't even know him. You just don't like him because he's from Russia.
Yeah, I can't stand Russia.
Why? What did Russia do to you?
Well, they're bombing countries and do all this thing. So.
Afghanistan, I mean, from what I've heard, it might be very corrupt over there. I'm just saying. I'm not trying to get political, but I'm just saying. Because I don't care about politics. But from what my friends are telling me, you know Vinny DiMarzio runs now, right? He's on the Republican Party.
Well, good for him.
Former member of the Way. He's already met Trump a couple times. Actually, he's still in the Way. He just retired, and now he's into politics.
Mm-hmm.
I'll vote for Vinny DiMarzio, wouldn't you?
Oh yeah.
There you go. I mean, what the heck? But yeah, I'm not into politics, and
Yeah,
I'm
we're
not
talking
here to tell you
politics.
my politics.
Yeah.
I just like to stir the pot a lot online because it pisses people off, and I like doing that.
Anyway, let's get back to
Hey, let's get back to the wrestling event. You're right. I apologize, Rici Williams. Anyway. So yes, A Grave Affair 4 or 5. I said 4. You know why I said 4? Doesn't that look like a 4 over here from when you're looking through it?
It does.
Okay, good. Whew. Anyway, yeah, Grave Affair 5. Two matches that are a little annoying to me is, or should I say one match that's annoying to me is your buddies, the Hawaiian Lions, will be defending their tag team championships against the Heavy Metal Heartthrobs.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like a lose-lose situation there, isn't it?
No.
I really don't care for either team.
I do. I want the.
I mean,
Hawaiian
first of all,
Lions to
you
win
got
first.
the challengers. You got Brennan Martell, who
Why
he's
you
like-
hate on Brennan Martello? He's not a bad wrestler, but
he's
go
like the
on.
High Times Girls freaking. He's like what would you call him? Like the stoned teeny boppers heartthrob.
Of course. Yeah.
And then you got Dak Donovan A Kozar, or as I like to call him, DJ Squared. You know what he used to call himself when wrestling before he changed his name. Here it goes. He's DJ Squared. He went to the Navy, came back. You know what they do at the Navy, by the way? A couple of them Diddy parties, from what I heard. And then came back, and then all of a sudden, what? You bit your tongue? That's
I
awesome.
was just saying I bit my tongue. Yeah.
Anyway, yeah. So he came back, and all of a sudden he's like, "Oh, now I'm Dak," and I'm like,
Sounds like he's saying he's back. If you think about it.
you know, I don't know, man. It's just, come on, man. You're DJ Squared.
I mean, I'll call him Dak.
Stay DJ. Of course you'll call him Dak. Of course you will. You were probably at those Diddy parties with them. Anyway.
No,
anyway. And
don't
then...
you try to put that on me now, role model.
And then...
Maybe you secretly like the Diddy parties.
What the heck are you talking
Well,
about?
you're bringing it up a lot.
They're in the news. It's kind of hard to miss.
Well,
you know, they're out there to, I don't know. Anyway, and then who are they going up against? The worst tag team champions in the history of tag team champions.
How are they the worst when they're champions? That doesn't make any sense.
Look, sure they got Lionheart. He's a good wrestler. I like Lionheart. I won't even talk bad about
Here we go. Here goes about Draven, right?
But then they got Draven Post.
Oh, wow, yeah.
Draven Post is by far the worst tag team champion I've ever seen in my life.
Didn't we just watch him, like, recently? And you said he was doing really good, actually? Yeah,
What?
I heard from your own words you said he's gotten better.
I said, of course he's gotten better. Lionheart's taken him under his tutelage. You know what? He has a really good move, and I'll give him credit on it. One move
you call him the worst and know he has a good move.
No,
Nice.
it's actually a great move. It's every time he tags in Lionheart, best move I've ever seen him do. Come on, I'll drink to that.
Oh, yeah, well, you go ahead. Choke on it. I don't know.
I don't get it, man. I don't get it. Let's talk about that match. What in that match do you like?
Well, I do like the height advantage for Lionheart. I'll tell you that right now.
The height advantage?
Yeah, because you got to think about it. Lionheart is a big guy, and he's taller than...
I don't know, man. He's only, 6 foot?
Is he only 6 foot? He's taller.
No, he's
Okay.
only 6 foot.
Well, you got to think about it. The good thing about the Hawaiian Lions is they have a heavy guy, though. And not saying like that way, like a heavyweight division guy.
Aren't you the pot calling the kettle black?
And listen.
Wow.
Listen.
Hey, Lionheart, I'm not going to call you fat, buddy. But Rici Williams, you heard that, right? You heard
That's
it.
not what I was.
What do you think? What is DJ Squarepants? Or whatever his name is, Dak.
DJ Squarepants?
Hey, he got that big square head. He looks like SpongeBob. You know
Oh,
what I'm
wow.
saying.
The disrespected Dak. That's crazy.
I've disrespected all
You might
of
as
them,
well call him
except for
Dak
my boy
Prescott now,
Lionheart.
huh?
Shout out to Lionheart.
Oh, man. Oh, anyway. Well, I'm just saying, DJ Square, he
Ha called you DJ Square.
You know what? I'm drinking. You're not making this easy for me. You're being annoying. Anyway.
This is going to be my favorite show ever.
Whatever. I already had a couple
Are you
of these
drunk
before.
off of this stuff?
I had a couple of these already.
What'd you guys do? Start without me? Oh, wow.
I couldn't wait. Sorry, role model.
Oh no, I wanted to drink it on the air anyway. You know me. I'm not a big drinker, so I'll have these two and then I'll be good for the night
They're really good.
or day. Got the Steeler game today. Hopefully they win this time.
Yeah. Hopefully too.
Right? That's right. You're a Steeler fan also, aren't you?
Yeah.
And Ken's a Steeler fan. You would think that we were like literally based in Northeast Ohio.
I know, right?
Got the straight out of Pittsburgh shirt on.
Mm-hmm. Straight out of Pittsburgh. Yes, sir.
Pittsburgh.
I said Pittsburgh.
You said Pittsburgh.
I said Pittsburgh.
All right, fans, I want you to go ahead and write in the comments below if he said Pittsburgh or Pittsburgh. And I'm going to guarantee.
Oh, man. It's just a pick on Rici Williams Day, I guess. I see how it is.
Wait a minute. Has there been a not pick on Rici Williams Day that I didn't know about?
This one feels like I'm just getting attacked.
That's because you're giving me easy material.
I am.
First of all, Mr. Rici Williams, who attacked me by saying, "What is that? You're not. Do you like Ohio State?
No.
You're an Akron U fan.
Yeah.
I get that. Now I'm a Penn State fan. You know that.
Mm-hmm.
And so, but dare I say, go Kent. All right. Anyway. So yeah, and then we got the match, the tag team match. We're going over the tag teams in case you didn't know that today.
I do know.
The tag team match that I'm looking forward to. The good tag team match. The tag team match of the future champions. That would be Scott E. Stevens. And of course, John Rossiter.
Okay, but can I continue?
And they're
on?
taking on... Wait a minute, what were you asking me?
I said,
Are you still talking about the match?
Yeah, I was going to talk about the match, but you keep cutting me off.
Sound like your wife.
Okay. Well, I was just gonna say the more experienced Hawaiian Lions, I think, are gonna definitely win and have the advantage.
We're not doing our prediction show today.
I'm not saying prediction, but I'm just saying straight up.
Well, we know who he's predicting.
I mean,
Anyway,
it's obvious.
so
Are you shocked?
no, I'm not shocked.
Okay.
Listen, here's the deal. I don't care about that match. That is the piss break match. So fans, if you're at the show, you want to go get something to eat, you want to buy a shirt, you want to take a leak, maybe take a dump, that's a perfect match for you. That one there would be like, may I suggest, if you got to go, that's the match you go. Anyway, now the tag team match that I was trying to get to, the good tag team match, because you know we can't go too long, and that would be John Rossiter and Scott E. Stevens taking on little tiny Alejandro Crowley.
Why you call him little tiny? That's disrespectful.
Trying to be disrespectful. It's just something new that you just came about.
So I guess you lost a little tiny.
And big, clumsy, goofy James Lethal. I'm James Lethal. I'm 6'5", and every time I walk to the ring, I blow out a knee. Come on, admit it. He blows out a knee every time he walks out to the ring. Listen,
no, you guys
I'm gonna tell you what.
And then
Attack him?
Yes.
What?
I'm gonna guarantee the Wade's gonna be out there too to attack him again.
Well, I've got my manager's license, so you're right. I will be out there
to attack him, right? Okay.
I'm
so
not going to be out there to attack him.
Oh,
I'm going to be out there to make sure that that freaking thug, Magilla Gorilla.
It's the beautiful Rory Angel.
First of all, beautiful and Rory Angel don't go in the same sentence together ever.
Beautiful Rory Angel.
Magilla Gorilla is going to be out there, and why would she? Wait a minute. First of all, this ain't even the Misfits, so why would she be out there?
We never know.
Didn't she abandon Crowley after he lost his belt? Pretty sure she did.
No,
I'm not worried about that.
What are you talking about?
But you might have Ken Sermonera out there.
I would love to see Ken.
I would love to see Ken Sermonera out there too.
Because he'll keep you in your place.
No, he will not.
Yes, he would.
No, he won't.
Yes, he does.
We're gonna find that out, won't we?
Why you gonna attack him?
No, I'm not gonna. That's my buddy, man. I'm not gonna hurt him.
Yeah, you keep drinking. Sure, it's making you say some things lately. Oh man,
What, is it truth serum? Mm-hmm. All right, the truth is, the way is gonna destroy them.
Makes sense.
And Rici Williams is fatter than my son Ricky Lee.
Okay, you know what? We're not going to go to that. Okay, no. Yeah, we should just go to commercial. That'd be freaking.
Fans, October 26th, man. I'm sorry, and I'm not even drunk. That's the funny part.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm positive. I'm just belligerent. I'm always belligerent, though.
Yeah, okay.
October 26th, 2024, in case you guys
Hold
didn't
up
know
a
what year
little
it was
higher,
this
Mo.
year. Doors open at 5 p.m. Bell times at 6 p.m. Tickets are $25 for front row, $20 for general admission. So you definitely want to get it. If you get it from one of your favorite wrestlers, you will be able to get, if you get the tickets from one of your favorite wrestlers, you get $5 discounts. So go ahead and hit one of them up, but it has to be before the day of the show. And yeah, man, it's going on there. We're already online, so if you want to buy your tickets online, feel free to do so. There's a whole lot of great matches going on. I'm sorry, I just like picking on Rici Williams. He's got his buddy sitting over here, and I'm making him laugh behind the scenes, and that's really what I'm doing. But and that's why he's embarrassed over there, and he's like, man, wow. Anyway, but yeah, definitely want to be there. Akron Turner Club. We got to take a commercial break because I know we've been taking long enough, so we're going to go ahead and take the commercial break. When we come back, we're going to take your stupid questions.
RCW Rubber City Wrestling.
Allow me to beg your indulgence for one moment.
This is the fallen angel, Christopher Daniels.
The Mick Foley.
And you are watching
RCW Wrestling from the Rubber City.
Rubber City Wrestling.
Real pro wrestling.
Not the flippy stuff.
Have a nice day. Yeah.
Catch RCW Spotlight Sundays and RCW Global Thursdays only on the RCW Network on YouTube.
Rubber City Wrestling presents A Grave Affair 5, Saturday, October 26th at 6 p.m. at the home of RCW Wrestling, the Akron Turner Club in Talmadge, Ohio. This card will feature matches from your favorite RCW professional wrestlers. Matches like Alexander Crowley and James Lethal from Team Beast in tag team action against John Rossiter and Scotty Stevens of The Way. The Hawaiian Lions defend their tag team belts against the Heavy Metal Heartthrobs. The World Heavyweight Championship is on the line as the Spotlight Marcus Knight defends his belt against your role model, Rick Lieb, and many more matches. Let's not forget the 3rd annual Yeti Memorial Bunkhouse Stampede Battle Royal. Tickets are on sale now. $20 general admission and $25 front row. For more information, visit us online on X, Facebook, and Instagram. Rubber City Wrestling. Real professional wrestling. Not that flippy stuff.
Would you like to see your commercial aired on both RCW Spotlight and RCW Global? Contact us on social media at facebook.com/Rubber City Wrestling, Instagram at Rubber City Wrestling, or email us at the RCW Network at gmail.com.
Welcome back to RCW Spotlight. Well, fans, it's that time of the show again. You've got questions?
We got answers.
Now, if you'd like for us to answer your question on the air, feel free to write us at x.com/.
Wrestling Rubber.
You know, I like it better when Ken does it. He really hates wrestling rubber.
Yeah, he doesn't.
Anyway, so, still on the phone. There you go. Got the questions right there. And, yeah, he had to use my phone. So I'd have him set here, but I'm not allowed to look at them. You got that right. So you said there's only 2 questions on that because Trent wanted to ask a question.
Yes, sir.
So, Trent, if you want to, you can yell it if you want, if you don't want to come out behind the camera, or if you want to come through. Okay, yeah, just yell it.
So, how does a rookie wrestler get introduced into the scene of, what you guys do after his training's done?
Okay, that's a good question, actually. That's a really good question.
Yes, it is.
All right, for those of you that don't know, we have a training school here, and we train every Saturday and Sunday. I do the training on Saturdays, and Crowley does the training on Sundays. Now, when they get done training, and they're ready, or if we have a new wrestler that, is trained elsewhere and he wants to, get a chance to debut on one of our wrestling events, what we have them do is we have them come over and they do a couple tapings for RCW Global. And if they end up going good, we keep them on there. You'll see all the time, me and Rici Williams will have new guys on there. Some of them aren't rookies, by the way. And we'll be doing the commentary for them, and we have no clue who these guys are. But we're giving them their chance, that it's their chance to break through. And so, yeah, they do some TV tapings on RCW Global. And then after they get done with the TV tapings for RCW Global, then they get put on the main roster. If the fans give us good interaction on them, or if they look really good in the ring, they do really good, we bring them out. Anything you'd like to add to that? Did I miss anything?
No, I feel like you did everything perfectly, actually.
I usually do.
Yeah. Okay, well, good question,
Ask
Trent.
your mom. Ask my wife.
Why you gotta bring my mother into this? That's a little weird.
I was just trying to be funny, but then I realized I'm married, so I better change that
Yeah,
real
you
quick
better,
and say ask my wife.
there, yeah.
Right, exactly. Creepy. You do look like my son Ricky Lieb, though, except for he's skinnier than you.
Okay, great. Good, congratulations. Good for him. Okay, I don't care.
We're going to fight between you and him.
I will, and I will destroy him.
I don't think so, man.
Anyway, question 2.
Ricky Lieb would kick his butt.
Can I do question 2 now?
Sure.
No. Okay. Thank
The
you.
Destroyer says yes.
Okay. Thank you, Destroyer. Rest in peace. Question 2 by Cody Hayes in Akron, Ohio. Are either of the non-title tag teams going to continue tagging together?
Yeah. So we were talking about tag teams. That's a good question.
Yeah, that's a good question.
Okay. I don't know if Alexander Crowley and James Lethal are. I know they'll make a good tag team, though. I'll be honest with you, but I think James Lethal wants to try and try his hand in the super heavyweight division. Whereas Alexander Crowley, I do know, has been training Ken Sermonera's grandson, and in hopes that he can get him to become his tag team partner in the future. So that ought to be interesting. Maybe we'll get his grandson on the show.
Yeah, I agree though, but I don't think Alexander Crowley and that would be a good team, honestly. Stick with Crowley and James Lethal.
You don't think it's gonna be a good team? You think the Way's gonna kick their butt?
No, I'm not saying like they shouldn't like stay together if you know.
Why not?
If they win, I don't know. I just feel like just.
Whoa, you misunderstood it. They're not trying to stay together. I'm talking about tag team wrestling. Not staying the night together.
No, not that way. I'm talking about like staying as a tag team.
Oh, yeah, right.
I feel like Alexander Crowley is more
gutter,
focused
dude.
on, singles, and same with James Lethal, where he can be tag teams with, other people or whoever he needs to be again. He's more of a tag team wrestler anyway. But
who is?
James Lethal.
James Lethal. Yeah, you're probably right on that one. Detroit's Most Wanted was a pretty over tag team, pretty good tag team. But you know what? Crowley was a tag team wrestler.
Yeah,
and he actually likes tag team wrestling and wants to go back to it.
I don't know.
I've heard that out of his own mouth.
Then we'll see then. Maybe I'm wrong.
All right.
But anyway, good question. Good stuff, Cody. Anyway.
So wait. But then there's another tag team. John Rossiter and Scott E. Stevens. And the two of them, who knows? The way the Way's looking at it, if it's another opportunity at us grabbing gold, we'll make anything happen.
I don't care for either of them too. So anyway, I'm ready for the next question.
What is your issue, dude?
It's the Way.
So here's the way I look at it. In a perfect world, Scotty Stevens would go after that super heavyweight championship. We already have the world light heavyweight champion. You got me about to win the world heavyweight championship against Marcus Knight. Excuse me. In a perfect world, Animal would come out of retirement, tag up with John Rossiter, and them two would become the world tag team champions. That's what I believe is a perfect tag team. But I also think that Scotty Stevens and John Rossiter make a good tag team. So, neither here nor there. Anyway, last question.
Yes, thank God. Anyway, next question. Hey, role model.
Why do you guys let him through here?
Hey, listen, he's awesome.
No, he's not. This is going to be a stupid question.
You
may want to cover your ears, Trent. It's probably nothing for you.
Oh, here we go. I heard P. Diddy was planning on outing you as the reason he buys all that baby oil. Oh, wow. He said you and the rest of the Way have bikini matches in a pool filled with baby oil. Is that true? Bend over at State Pen.
All right, well.
That's amazing. That just made my night. You know what? I'm not upset of you picking on me all day now. That's what I needed today.
Okay, first of all, no, it's not true, obviously. Kind of a stupid question is that? First of all, we're dudes. We don't wear bikinis. Second of all, we're dudes. We don't oil match. But you know what? That does make me think. What if P. Diddy had all that oil because he was having bikini matches? Now it makes me want to go to a freak off.
Wait, what? What?
I mean, bikini matches? Boom. I can only imagine. Rici Williams versus...
No, we ain't doing that now. You can't do that to me.
First of all, that dude needs to stop being able to write through here, man. He's rude.
No, I love it.
No, because he hides behind his little keyboard so that no one knows who it is and talks his trash so that no one knows who it is. But the fact is, yeah, if he is in the State Pen, he's the one bending over.
Oh, State Pen, like Penn State. I love it. Anyway, good question, Bend Over. I love it.
Anyway, horrible question. That's all. Fans, don't forget October 26th. RCW presents A Grave Affair 5. Akron Turner Club, Talmadge, Ohio. Tickets are on sale. Get them online or get them from one of your favorite wrestlers. For Rici Williams. And, of course, Trent Thompson. Right? Trent Thompson?
Yes, sir.
Alrighty.
Yes, sir.
I am your role model, Rick Lieb, saying join us again next week for another edition of RCW Spotlight. Salute.
Peace.